Yo, and what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Gaming Apple. Today I've got my STAM DK PvP build for you guys in this Greymoor patch. A lot of you have been looking forward to this, and there are going to be a lot of new faces here as well. So to the new people, welcome, and to the people who've been looking forward to this, I hope you enjoy this video. Right, for everybody's sake who just wants to watch this really quickly, I'm going to really quickly skim over the build, what I'm running, and then I'll go more in depth later on. Right. So we are running Effective Master, Axes, Backbar, Oblivion Enchants, both defending, Strong Small, a Noon Hunt, really powerful set for VXing, double dot poisons with a stamina increase. Trollking, we use two pieces in pen, Trollking. Then we have Chest of Eternal Vigor. Eternal Vigor, one of the best sets in the game. Reinforced, we use Reinforced on the two heavy pieces because you get a pretty decent amount of armor from it. So 2 Reinforced Eternal Vigor, because it's a heavy set. Then we have Struns, Belt, Hands, and Boots, all well fitted. Yeah, so 3 well fitted, 2 Reinforced, 2 in pen. Then we have Struns, Eternal Vigor, Jewelry, 3 infused weapon damage. You have to infuse all the jewelry because it's not a craftable set. It drops in heavy armor, so if you want to run this in medium, you have to get the jewelry, like we did with Fury. Okay. We're using 64 points in stamina. The Eternal Takeaway Broth for max health, health recovery, stamina, and salmon recovery. It works perfectly for the build. Lady Wonderstone and Werewolf, which we do not use. Okay, we are an Orc. Max stamina, max health, weapon damage, sprint reduction, movement speed increase. You can't complain with that. It works perfectly for our current build. Okay, we are not using major evasion this patch from shuffle or any source of major evasion from quick cloak or shuffle. We are using race against time. It gives us our movement speed and snare movability instantly. We don't need to use shuffle or use forward momentum and then use quick cloak for the speed, which does hinder you a bit in a VX situation. We have movement speed and a mobilization, like snare movement. Perfect. I've tested. Best in slot right now, guys. Fragmented shield, it is a must, obviously, guys. Major mending, come on, seriously, it's not really in the question. Volatile armor, we're using this to pull Nightblades out of stealth. Hardened armor gives you a tiny little shield, absolutely pointless. Yeah, that's about it. And an extra dot for people to cleanse. Twin slashes, rendering slashes, we want that full damage, reduces their movement speed. It does help when you're VXing or outnumbered, just kind of, okay, I'm going to turn around, quickly twin slash this guy, toxic breath, leap, see how much damage you do. It's good just to do quick pressure. It does, with the master weapons, and the X's, this does actually really nice damage. You could actually spam this, to be honest. Then Resolving Vigor, Temporal Guard for the mana protection. Venomous Claw, this gives 2 dots, the initial dot from Venomous Claw, and the poison status effect. So 2 dots from this, really nice skill. Executioner, because it's the better morph. Rally, because we want that healing this patch. Nauseous Breath, dot, come on, penetration, dot, standard bread and butter DK stuff right here. Dizzy Swing for the off balance to get your set going. And not only that, we actually have the Tactician, so we can passive in the trees, in the champion tree, so we can roll dodge. We get, when we're VXing, we actually do a lot of our off balance and set procking from that skill. But we have uppercut here, so we still have burst potential. When you've got everybody dotted, you uppercut to leap. That's still very valid combo. We want to have a balance between pressure and burst this patch. That's very important, guys. Not full pressure, not full burst. It doesn't work either way. Well, full burst doesn't really work. Full pressure does work, but I found the best balance burst / pressure. Right, champion tree. 1 point Siphonor for the dot. 9% Sprinter, 18% Warlord, 12% Mooncalf, 11% Healthy, 6% Tenacity. We took a lot of points out of Tenacity this patch because we don't need to be heavy attacking as much. This build sustains really well because we're not using as much stamina in healing anymore, nor into shuffle and stuff like that. We get up to 4k health recovery when we're below 50% health, which is really nice. Stamina recovery is solid, so yeah, that's what I use. 20% tumbling and and 10% into block. This is all personal preference, guys, so please do this to whatever makes you feel most comfortable. This is my layout and how I play, and it suits me best. 23 points into blessed, 15% into shattering, 7% physical, 23 master arms, so we get the tactician. This is vital for the build. If you want to use the stun set and not new moon, we use this set. We get 120. Right, 18% Firmitage, 45 points into piercing, and not 80%, 8% here, and then 13% into mighty. I'm going to explain at the end of the video why we're not using precise strikes, why we've got less points in here, and why we have got less points in here. So at the end of the video, if you want to know why this is better in this patch, please do watch. There is a reason for this. Okay, 21% ironclad, 24 points into medium armor focus, 43 points into resistant, 37 or 15% thick skinned. Very nice against the pressure builds this patch, gotta up that. 9% into elemental defender, and 11% hardy. I've buffed that one up because I feel like I need it. Again, this is personal preference, guys. Okay, I feel we'll just quickly show buffed up stats for anybody who just wants to quickly see. Okay, so those are our stats. Decent magic, decent health, decent stamina, really good recoveries. To be honest, if you max stamina doesn't really matter. If you had 40k stamina, you'd still run out if you didn't have the recoveries. The stamina pool is about your recoveries. Right. Although I wouldn't say drop below 27k stamina. So 4,576 weapon damage. We don't have much crit. And then on the back bar, we have 28k spell resistance, 27k physical resistance, 2.8k crit resistance. So we have got really nice resistances. We feel quite tanky on this build. Okay, so that is going to wrap up the quick version of this build. Actually, just as soon as I show you the potions, these are our main potions: knockback, health, and stamina mainly for the recoveries, for the health and stamina recoveries. Okay, right. So now we are going to get more in depth. I am going to start off with why we are using stuns over New Moon or Titanborn. I've actually taken New Moon off this character. Right, yeah. So I'm going to explain to you why we're using this patch. The main reason... Ooh, there's a... Okay, sorry. He doesn't come on much, so quickly give him a yell. Okay, anyway, the main reason why we're using stuns this patch is because we are a pressure build. Pressure slash damage build. Now, if you go full burst... okay, right, sorry about that. Right, when you use a full burst build, you want very high weapon damage. Okay, you don't want as much penetration for burst builds. You obviously want some penetration, but you want very high weapon damage, because you can see the big numbers, that 11k and the 20k nearly, obviously unbuffed numbers, they go up quite a lot with an extra 2k weapon damage. But an extra 2k weapon damage on dots will buff up these numbers at 14,700, but it only does it like every 2 seconds at like 1,000 or 2,000 ticks, and those 1,000, 2,000 ticks with an extra 2k weapon damage are not noticeable, really, guys. Extra weapon damage for dot damage isn't as useful as extra penetration. You want to be getting very high penetration so the full dot damage comes through, rather than buffing them up by a couple hundred with extra thousands of weapon damage. That is one of the reasons why we are using why we're using high penetration and mid 4k weapon damage. Also is for the healing. We don't rely as much on vigor this patch. A decent tooltip, but yeah, we don't rely as much on vigor this patch. We got 4k health recovery. When we put vigor on and major mending and then rally, that is enough healing, so we don't need the extremely high weapon damage for the healing. Okay, as we're talking about healing, I will go across to the champion tree. Okay, quick recovery and blessed. People will be thinking, why not put more points into this patch because healing's been decreased. Well, last patch we had 50% healing. This patch we have 40% healing. That is a 20% healing decrease, because last patch if 50% was our 100% in Cyrodiil, then our 40% is our 80% in Cyrodiil this patch. So that's a 20% decrease. Okay, so obviously less healing this patch. Now, the healing percentages like blessed and quick recovery, they go off your they scale to start off with from that 40%. So last patch they scaled on top of the 50%. This patch they scale on top of the 40%. So they don't do as much for you this patch. That is why I've taken points out of these. Okay. All right. What else do I want to say? Yes. Okay. So the reason why I didn't have precise strikes. So crit healing this patch, again, not as we're relying a lot on health recovery. It's really useful with the extra vigor tick. We heal enough. So we're not relying on crit heals. We're not relying on that chance. Crit damage. Crit damage really isn't that important. We have just been buffing up a bit of Firmitage and making sure that there's 120 points into here. Crit damage with our 26% crit damage, crit percent chance isn't worthwhile, from what I found. Okay, so I would have put a screenshot by now of the 4K health recovery for you guys. So is there anything else? I feel like I'm leaving something. Sorry, guys. I will show you, whilst I'm thinking about this, I'm going to show you my rotation. Right. So we've got a rotation heavy attack into twin slashes. That's how you start off any fight. You switch bar, maybe do a light attack toxic breath, light attack venomous claw, get your dots numb, pot them up off balance, then do a leap or something. That yeah, that's how you kind of want to be keeping them up. You got, as you can see, we do keep a lot of dots up on this player. See, if you're cleansing, that's why we have tenacity and the triple dots, like double dot with stamina. It's a lot to cleanse, so people have to spam it, and it's not really, it's not that cheap. So yeah, it does help with pressure. Okay, now I'm quickly going to put a number here for you right now of our penetration. So our penetration is really solid this patch, especially with the maul. Okay, but yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to say that I haven't got anything. I've gone over these points. I've explained why blessed and quick recovery we've had to take out. I've explained the tactician. Pardon me. I explained this. The skills, the potions, the healing. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to quickly. Oh yeah, this skill here. Really, really strong. Please don't be tempted to go back to Shuffle or Quick Cloak. Shuffle is better for 1v1s, but for VX, with this build, our Magic Sustain is really nice. You really want to be using this. But without any further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to smash that like button. Drop a comment. Yeah, please make sure to drop a comment, because this is a lot to take in. STAM DK is very different this patch. If you don't understand anything or you need to go through anything, I'm gonna be there for you guys straight away. But yeah, if you're new, enjoyed, please subscribe, and yeah, look forward to some mayhem videos, because god damn, I have not seen this campaign this full in a long time. Look at this, guys. Both campaigns, like even Raven Watch. God damn, we are gonna be finding some real noobs. I hate to say it, and some great clips are gonna be coming out in the next week, guys. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.